Like you said, it's one of our biggest rivalries, along with Athens. We look forward to it throughout the summer, and we just try to be prepared because we know it's going to be a dogfight. No matter how good each team is, it's going to be difficult no matter what.
Yeah, as Will said, it doesn't really matter the skill. When it comes to like a rivalry like this, it's really just who wants it more. At the end of the day, we've had a lot of teams or a lot of games with Trimble where not necessarily the best team wins. It's just who wants it more, and it's a dogfight every year. We haven't beat them at their place since 2017, so I feel like we have something to prove for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a rivalry for a long time. So that's what it is all winter, all summer. Once you play Trimble, whoever wins the next 364 days, that's all you talk about for the rest of the year. It doesn't matter. So it's usually a big one to us, and we're hoping to come out with it this year.
Yeah, just what all these fellas said. Just looking to get the W so we can have bragging rights for the next year.
Same questions. All right. They pretty much hit the nail on the head. It's a little sweeter to me living there and coaching there for 11 years with Coach Ferris. So, we're buddies, and it's nice to bump into him at basketball games and, again, brag a little bit, laugh a little bit. But unfortunately, we've been on the other side of that sometimes too. So, again, it's like we always say, we start with Trimble. That's for bragging rights. Athens is for championships.
Isaiah Lau with WAS, WSEO. You guys have obviously got a lot of returners coming in this year, but has there been anyone throughout the summer that has surprised you, Coach?
I wouldn't say surprised, but yeah, we got some young men stepping up. Christian Bobo, Isaac Spillman, they're like sophomores, just working their way in the rotation. I mean, we got 9 starters on each side of the ball, so these guys, Caleb, Grady Carlson. But, these guys are going against these guys, so they might be able to answer that question a little bit. But I see them every day in practice, so you'd like to see growth, and I really don't too many surprises. But, I mean, maybe they'll be surprised by someone.
A couple people that stand out to me is Isaac Spielman, no Arnold, all season long, off season. They were in the weight room just as much as us sitting here. So, yeah, those two are big standout.
Basically what he said, like every day, all of us walked in there into the weight room. They were in there. They were, every single day. They really put in the work, and they deserve it. They deserve every rep that they get that they got through the summer and that they're getting now. So, yeah, they've really worked really hard, and they do deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like we have a lot of skilled guys that are pretty young on the line. Also, Brandon Hanley. He had a lot of time as a freshman. I think he's gonna have a good sophomore year. I just think we built a good foundation for the underclassmen for sure.
Like they were saying, all those guys have put in the effort and put in the work to continue to build and get better. And I think that once we graduate, it's going to be a good class that's going to keep coming up, and we're going to keep having success.
Ethan Sargent, Media Sports. Coach, I talked to you just a couple of days ago. Alec and Austin, I talked to you guys a few weeks ago. More specifically for the players first, and Rusty, you can fill in afterwards. I talked to you guys a few weeks ago, and you guys were in your summer prep, and you were working hard, dog days, classic stuff like that. And now you've gone through some 7-on-7s. You now put the pads on. You're getting ready to work. What's the improvement been over the last few weeks from then until now?
I'll start. I think this summer, not only like physically, I think mentally we've grown a lot as a team. Not only player to coach, but player to player. It feels good being on the field with 10 guys you get along with off the field as well. So I think our team chemistry and just being able to play with people you enjoy being around is going to help us out a lot.
Yeah, like Alec was saying, definitely team chemistry has improved a bunch. We've been playing hard-nosed football every single day, just trying to get better. And in the long run, it'll help out a bunch, especially deeper in the season.
All winter, we had good numbers in the weight room this winter. So from the end of last football season, we've been together for the most part. We've been since back in November, ever since we've been together in the weight room, on the field, whatever it is, So we're just trying to, keep that chemistry together because I think chemistry beats talent any day of the week. So.
Yeah, I think all of us, we were with each other a lot, even outside of football. Like, we'll go out to eat with each other once or twice a week. So I think that helps. And then since pads have come on, we've been going or trying to go best on best. So I think that is going to help us come this season.
Like these guys said, they all get along. That's the biggest thing. But the best thing I think this year was having an older team. When we went to our 7-on-7s, these guys didn't always care for it at first. But I play my young kids probably more than I do these guys. But it's nice. Alex over there, he's over there. He's like another coach on the field. When Austin was out, Dakota there helping the linebackers. Will's been our anchor for 4 years. We're going to run behind him. We're not going to hide that. They still got to stop it. But he's breaking in the new lineman. Caleb Layton's sort of new to right guard. I mean, we all know him as a defensive player. So Will's been there, done that. Hey, make sure he knows what he's doing every play. He's got questions. So they do a real good job of, when you have seniority, you got good coaches on the field besides us. So, and, I'll ask these guys sometimes, what do you see? What's there? You want, like Austin, you want to go inside, outside? Same way with Will. Where are they shaded? Can you hook him? So they got to have some knowledge to help us because they're right there in the dogfight, and what we see sometimes and what they're seeing is two different things.
You guys are coming off a undefeated TVC Ohio season, won the championship, knocked off Athens on your home field in the last game of the season. Obviously, that was probably a good feeling since you guys don't really like each other. But the bad part about winning the championship is now everybody's gunning for your spot. So how are you guys going to defend that, and what has been said all offseason to kind of instill the mentality of we're at the top, they've got to come through us to get the top?
Yeah, just talked to the messenger the other day, and I brought that up. Last year, we were hungry. Not only did we lose to Benton County on our home field that year before, we also got beat by Athens at the end, which was just a motivator all winter. Left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So it was easy. It's easy to get up every day and work to try to get to the top. When you get there, you got to try to keep that. And so it's been different, instead of us hunting, we're the hunted now. Like you said, everybody wants TVC championship. So these guys haven't slacked off. It starts in the weight room. And hopefully they show that to the young kids. But again, Athens got a fine ball club. Meggs is going to be better. Those teams, they're coming for us. So we got to show up every week. And if not, we'll sort of probably be upset like Athens was last year at the end of the year. So got to keep working to get better every week.
I think we just need to get through this coming Friday, and then we'll focus on the TVC after that, going 10-0 after that.
Yeah, like Coach said, last year we were the ones hunting, and now we're being the hunted, you could say. So it's definitely a different feeling, because, like, you're already at the top, so now you're just trying to maintain it, you know what I mean, or get better from there. So it's definitely it's a different feeling. Practice is different, but I think we'll be all right. Like we talked about earlier, the chemistry of the team. I think we're going to work together really well, and once we get past this week, I think we'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Being at the top of the league, it's very different compared to being towards the middle. I think we just need to take it, week by week. We know the competition we have. We know Athens has a great team still, no matter how many seniors they lost. Logan's a game we need to focus on. We need to go week by week and work on ourselves every week to become the best we can.
Like Alec was saying, definitely week by week is the most important thing. And a thing that's interesting is that in football, everybody starts even at the beginning of the season. It doesn't matter how you finish. It all just matters how you start. So we gotta keep up that intensity and act like we're the ones hunting again, and not being hunted, just so that we have that hunger and we keep trying to improve every week.